I keep
So
thinking.
technically, you have 2 minutes to do whatever you'd like because it's not 1 o'clock yet.
So no one's on here?
No, they're on.
Mm.
They're on. They can hear you. But technically, it's not 1 o'clock yet. She said turn it on, so I turned it on.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so let's just go through our outline.
Okay, go ahead.
Go get it. You can't be laughing the whole time.
All right. All right.
Okay. So, you want to take them one at a time?
Yeah, so we'll welcome everybody. Thank them for being on
How did I
here.
get... I'm on a different side here.
I like this side better.
That's not my side.
No. So
You were live. Again.
Why did you flip me?
don't flip it. Okay. All right. Is it started?
Yes.
No, it's 12:59.
But you guys are live, so you have to do something. Don't just sit there. At least talk
Hi,
to each other.
guys.
We'll be getting started momentarily.
It's Karen and Linda,
And Ashley
over
here.
our moderator. Thank goodness for
Ashley.
Ashley.
Ashley set this up. We thank her.
Don't you want to be on camera? Okay. Can't believe she flipped me.
So when we do photos, we got to switch sides because I like this side better.
No, this has always been my side.
Yeah,
for 5 years,
I know.
this is my side.
I
and
know. We're
that's
evolving.
Flipped.
Changes.
I'm going to switch sides.
No.
Okay.
Do you have anyone on here? I had to take a picture of Ashley. She's totally tripping. She thinks we're so bad.
Don't take any more pictures of me, please.
See, Ashley?
We have 2 minutes. That's not a good photo.
See?
We're on?
Excellent.
Is it starting?
It's already started. Everything
Hi,
you've done
everyone. Welcome to this live Miss Texas Polestar info session. Today, Linda and I and Ashley are going to go over several things that we think are really, really exciting for this year. This is our 5th anniversary. We're so excited. We can't believe we're at our 5th year. I don't know where the time's gone. Do you?
I don't.
I knew you wouldn't. So we have some exciting new categories that we are going to announce today, or at least one. But one of the things we're super excited about for Miss Texas Polestar 2014 5th anniversary year is our men's category. This is the first year ever we've offered categories for men to join us. We've been asked this since our inception 5 years ago. And we finally think that it's a good time to add the men's category. So we're adding the men's category in pole, lyra, as well as silks. But there is a caveat to this. When you, as a guy, if you're thinking about entering this, be sure and ask all your friends to enter as well. Because in order for the categories for the men's division to make, we need at least 5 to enter. So call your friends. I know if you're a guy, you usually have people that you train with, and you'll probably want to call them. So we're really looking forward to that category. And we have another wonderful new category, and I'm going to let Linda talk about that.
Well, we've gone around. We talked to all the competitors. We talked to the pole studios, instructors, and owners. And we've had a big request for a category that people could enter that may not have been instructing for you know, a really long time, or they may not feel that their abilities are of the ultimate category. So, for instance, 5 years ago when we started this, we just had a few instructors and a few competitors that were interested, and it was real easy to define the your skill level and put them in the amateur fitness. Even the first year, I don't think we had masters the first year.
Yeah, we did.
Did we?
I think so.
Okay.
I can't recall.
Well, we can't
Yeah,
remember.
we did. Suzanne Daniels, didn't she?
What's that? The second year.
We
We don't remember.
no.
But anyway, the way everything has evolved, we have a lot more instructors than we had back in the first, second, even third year. And a lot of the instructors don't feel that they have the skill level, let's say, where they're comfortable competing against Amy Henderson, for example. So we had decided we weren't going to do it, but then we just continued to have requests. So we are announcing today that we have a new category called Apprentice. And what the Apprentice category is going to be for is students and instructors both, but the instructors, it will be, let's see, it'll be...
It's between amateur and professional.
Right.
So, for example, I'm an instructor, and Linda's an instructor, and we've been instructing for more than, 6 months or so, but we're still not at the level that we would feel comfortable competing with the likes of Amy Henderson. So it's a wonderful category that's kind of in between the amateur and, well, and actually I think it's between, for example, pole. If you're going to enter pole, if you don't know whether you want to enter pole amateur or pole fitness, then we have this category for you that's called Pole Apprentice. And also, if you're an instructor, but say you only teach level 1 classes, and you don't have to, you no longer have to enter the Ultimate Miss Texas Pole Star. And these are also, I mean, you wouldn't be in the running for the Ultimate title as well. So just think about that. If you're an instructor and you still want to enter, but you've been, thinking, no, I don't want to enter that Ultimate category, this is your category, and we made this specifically for you.
I know that when I was in Houston at Verticality, that's when the question was posed this year, and the particular person that asked the question said, I've only been teaching for about 6 months. I teach a level 1 class. I'm just not comfortable entering the Ultimate category. And she's also didn't fit into the Masters at 40 and over. So this would be a great category for you to enter.
Or if you don't have that fitness shoulder mount. We've had
fitness, you can't be an instructor.
That's true. But it's also a good category to enter if you don't have your shoulder mount.
Something in between the amateur and fitness, because we were looking at it, and in our amateur category, you can't do an inversion, and then you jump up to fitness, and you have to do a shoulder mount.
Exactly.
So this is kind of right there in between, and it'll also take care of the people that haven't been instructing for years and years and years, and just can't are not comfortable entering the Ultimate. So it gives you an additional category to enter. So we do expect to have a lot of entries, and we'll have Apprentice not only in pole but also in silks and in lyra.
Absolutely.
And Tom, that information will be online later tonight.
Yes. And online tonight you'll find all the information, all the criteria, and as well as the compulsory moves that are required for that division, as well as the video submission requirements. So that'll be up this evening.
One thing that we wanted to talk about is the judging for your online submissions. And I have to look, and this is listed on the website. Style and presentation, you will be scored a 1 through 10. On the online judging, we will not have quarter points or half points. So it'll either be a 1, a 2, and 5. So if you take the middle point in between whatever the numbers are, that's going to be average. It's not going to be great. It's not going to be bad. So for instance, on style and presentation, you'll be scored 1 through 10. 5 will be average. So obviously anything above 5 is you're excelling at, and below, you've got a little bit of work to do. Creativity, 1 through 7. Technique, flow, and transitions, 1 through 8. And your execution and skill, that's going to be your greatest mark right there, high being 15. So you'll have a possible of 40 points. So obviously you want to look at the, for instance, style and presentation. If you're having a hard time expressing yourself on a video, then you really want to work on that because you can get up to 10 points. Execution and skill, that's why you want to make sure that you're entering into the right category. So take amateur, for instance. The skill level, that's going to be based on the skill in that regarding the criteria. So that doesn't mean an amateur you need to go up there and you know, try to do the most the hardest trick that you know. You want to do the best trick that you know. We always say by this point, if you don't have a particular move down at this point, don't try to work on it and throw it in, because it's just not going to be as polished as it needs to be.
Absolutely not. And in the amateur division, we can't reiterate enough, just do the moves that are amateur moves. We get this question day in and day out. Well, can I do a Superman? No. Superman is not an amateur move. That's something that you could also take to the new apprentice level. Okay? There are no restrictions in the apprentice level, so maybe that will help you decide, should I enter amateur, should I enter fitness, should I enter apprentice. So this will be really good. And all these will also be on the website later tonight, and you can see all this for the online judging. And what else on this are we looking at? Do we need to discuss all of this?
Oh, one thing we added this year, and actually our number one priority is the safety of the competitors. And we don't want you to get hurt. We don't want you to go out there compete currently injured. We also put this rule in effect this year. If you are pregnant, you will not compete. Period. We would never ever be able to deal with ourselves if somebody went out there pregnant and there was an accident. So we're not going to obviously make everybody take pregnancy tests, but you will sign the day before you compete that, as far as you know, you're not pregnant. Also, that you're not injured. You don't have an injury. You're not going out there with a broken arm and going to try and compete. There's nothing worth, what could happen if you fail, if you slipped, anything like that. So that is new this year. And we're naming an alternate person for each category. For instance, we want to have an alternate in place, and that person will be notified that they are an alternate, so they can go ahead and prepare. Each year we have someone that has to drop out for whatever reason, and so this time we want to make sure that there's an alternate in place, that person can go ahead and start preparing in case she's called, or he or she, I should say. Now, we're looking, of course, Miss Texas is a huge production. Not only is it a competition, it is a little bit of a show, and we need a lot of a show, and we need a lot of people, a lot of volunteers. However, we don't try to overstaff the volunteers. We just need a certain amount of people. We'd like to reach out to the pole cleaners first that we had last year, because they were awesome. So if those people can message us and let us know if they're available. Also, we're looking for some particular people, and we would request that you have experience in these areas. So we need Stephanie is the stage director. We need 2 assistants. We're going to need help for Friday and for Saturday. We also need a small amount of photographers and videographers. We need someone to coordinate food services for the food in the dressing room, the food for the judges, the food for the staff. We need a coordinator for the sponsors and vendors. So that would mean, making sure that if sponsors check-in time,
you tell them where their tables are, have all that organized.
We need a transportation coordinator that can help coordinate transportation back and forth to the airport for the judges and some sponsors and vendors. We need a media person that would be available, we'll say, a month prior to, that can handle the social media, the Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, things like that, making announcements. We will need staff for the door. We'll probably need 4 people there. And again, we need an assistant each for myself, and Karen, and we need. You want to go with me, not her.
Wrong. Absolutely.
We need sound and lighting assistants, probably 1 or 2 for each day. So that's what we're looking for. And again, we don't need 100 people volunteering. Just volunteer in the area that maybe you've got some experience in.
For sure. And some of the ones that we had last year, obviously we're going to use those again, but our newest one that we're really interested in is the media, because we need a lot of people that, or at least 1 or 2, that just sit there the whole time and keep Instagram and Twitter and Facebook updated with who's performing and who's won and what amazing tricks you just saw. So it's really, really important. So also, we want to talk about our deadlines. Deadlines for the submission videos. We are going to have no extensions whatsoever. None. So, and don't try to call Linda and I, 10 minutes before and said, my dog jumped on the computer and I no longer have Wi-Fi. Internet broke. Or my dog ate my camera. Or, we've heard it all. It's just not going to fly. And at midnight, 11:59 p.m. is the last video that we will take, and at midnight the link to submit your submission videos will be taken down from the website. So there's no twitches, there's no glitches. Everyone must adhere to this deadline, and I think it's all clear on the website. Any kind of questions you have, everything is on the website. And also, if we're not going over your questions, when you are selected as a finalist, you will receive this was from last year, and it's a 13-page competitor packet. This will answer any questions that you may have, or at least any that we've had over the last 5 years, and anticipate. And I mean, you can have a new one, and we can go over it at that time. So we really want to talk about the deadline. All need to be in. We want to talk as well about the tickets. The tickets. I mean, we've already sold some VIP tickets, so that's really exciting. And there are only 75 of those VIP tickets available. So
those are good for both days.
And they are. I think the price on the VIP ticket for a 2-day VIP pass is $149. That is an amazing value, because that will give you access both days. But I feel like we're on QVC or something, don't you? Like that. That's such an amazing value. For 2 days, 2 full days, you get to watch the best aerialists, the best pole competitors. It's a really good deal. So 2 days at $149, and our general admission seats are 1 day is $39.99, and the 2-day pass is only $69.95.
Thanks, Stephanie. Thanks, Lucky.
Yeah, and if you have any questions for us right now, be sure and go to the website. And at that link, where's that link, Ashley?
It's MissTexasPolestar.com/live.
/live. MissTexasPolestar.com/live. There's a little pop-up at the bottom, and if you have any questions, you can text them or however they're submitted through that link.
Or they can hit me up on Facebook, because I'm on there monitoring too.
And Ashley at this time is on Facebook, and if you have a question, hit her up on Facebook, and we will answer it.
Can you talk about the compulsory moves, how many for each division, if they need them in their tryout videos?
Okay, so
clarification on that.
Okay, so tryout videos, compulsory moves, and all of the categories. The compulsory moves are moves that are required in your routine. For
finals.
For finals, and that's it. The tryout videos do not have to have those compulsory moves in them. A lot of times you might want to throw it in there. For me, I'm a little bit OCD about it. I might put mine in, especially like if I was doing silks or lyra. I might throw in, for example, there's a hip key move, and everybody says, well, in the video she does the fan to hip key, and is that required for the tryout video? Absolutely not. It's not required. But if you can certainly put it in there, it wouldn't distract anyone. I would probably do that. Would you? Sure. Sure you would. Sure you would.
Do they have to do it exactly like it is in the video, or can they do variations?
Yeah. So the compulsory moves, yes, you want to do it exactly like it is in the video. The entrance and the exit. So it's just real simple. Just click on the link, and whatever those girls, Lisa or Claudia or Katie Mae or Jennifer and Kim or Frank, you want to do it just like that.
Right.
So we're trying to make it simple by just putting, spelling it out. It makes it a little bit easier to judge, and also before the let's say, for instance, before the fitness category starts, we'll actually have those compulsory moves demoed in front of the judges and in front of the audience. We're trying to make, we continue to try to make the competition and the judging process as transparent as possible. Judging is always going to be a little bit subjective because you're not going to have, that many amount of people that are completely in agreement. Is subjective in the Olympics, so there is a little bit of that here. Obviously, different tastes, people see things different ways, but we're trying to be as clear as we can. And again, before you compete, Claudia or Lisa or Jennifer and Kim, they'll demonstrate in front of the judges what the compulsory moves are. That way the judges are clear on what they're looking for.
Okay. And I think that's a wonderful addition. And I think that helps the audience with their Miss Texas Pulse-Star experience when they can see what the judges are actually looking for.
What about the twerking and humping?
Okay, yeah. So you can't twerk.
No twerking.
You can't. We love it. We love it. We think it's cool and cute, and we try to do it. The reason that we're not twerking and booty popping is because we don't want you to be judged on any type of fads that may come in and out. Right now, the twerking's really cute and popular. Everybody loves it, but we want you judged on specific tricks and spins, inversions, that type. Floor work. Again, personally, we love the twerking. Just wish I could do it like Lindsay DeMint or Crystal or somebody. And we won't say that you won't see twerking or booty popping at some time during these 2 days, but we don't want that included in the routine.
We've even discussed the possibility of having a booty popping or twerking contest sometimes during the day. So we did that one year, and it was a lot of fun, and that was the appropriate place for it, and we just don't feel like it belongs in our competition routines.
Just had a question come in on tack and grip. What's the rules on those? Any limitations?
They're all listed.
Use?
They're listed. If you
Let's repeat it. There was a question about tack and grip. Everybody uses their own type. Everybody, even in stilts, in pole, and in lyra, everybody uses their own. They have a favorite. We have the accepted tack and grips listed, and it's updated from time to time. If you have a wonderful grip that's not on that list, please let us know. We'll look at it and we'll say if it's accepted.
Bodies only, or can they put it on the pole?
No, not on the pole. Only on your body.
We used to put it on the pole, but that was
no
more.
So yeah, only. And most competitions, they don't let you apply it on the pole any longer. So it is just on the body. There's something else I was going to say about that. But yeah, if your grip's not listed on the website, send us a message. Let us, investigate that particular grip, and more than likely we'll allow it. We just want to prevent something that takes 10 minutes to strip off that pole.
Right. Or that would interfere in the next contestant's performance if they got stuck on your grip. That could be not good.
Huh?
That really sticky kind. Sometimes you can't get it all off, and you're like still performing on it.
Okay. So this again is Texas OU weekend. So every hotel room in Dallas is going to be booked. We have a block of rooms at the Holiday Inn, and I can't tell you. We tried to stress this last year, and we had a lot of people that weren't able to get rooms. You need to call and reserve. If you go to the website, there's a link. You can go online and book the room. I believe it's $139 a night, and go ahead and get your room booked. If that block fills up, we can possibly get them to give us some more rooms, but they won't do that. They're not going to do it at the last minute. I think probably 10 days before they're going to release any rooms. So it'll be, you won't be able to get one.
And last year, every single room sold out. We had so many people that were unable to book there, and had quite a difficult time finding, accommodations. So be sure and be proactive and get these tickets purchased and get these rooms blocked so you'll have a place to stay.
And then we wanted to also talk about Renee at Soft Centrist Moves just for a moment.
We love her.
We love her. Renee is a huge, huge supporter of Miss Texas Polestar. Last year, she hosted the meet and greet, which was on Friday night. This year, we're going to have the meet and greet again Friday night at the hotel. She has all kinds of things planned. There'll probably be some special performances. Also, after we do about an hour's worth of our normal business, introduce the judges and meet everybody and all, you'll actually be able to invite a guest in to join you. And we'll also have the sponsors and vendors set up inside there so you guys can shop, because usually at the competition y'all don't get a chance to shop. So we'll have people set up in there. It's going to be very, very, very nice. Renee and her team in San Antonio, they just go so far above and beyond.
Amazing job.
They're absolutely amazing, and frankly, without them, it wouldn't be happening. That meet and greet. I know everyone really enjoyed it last year.
It was phenomenal last year.
It was real good.
And also, again, I believe there will be a cash bar available.
Yeah.
So it's a party. It's definitely the party. It's a kickoff party as well.
Yeah. So it's the kickoff party, even though it will be after the Silks and Lyra. There's just, we have so many people that are going to be competing for you guys, for the Silks and Lyra girls to get to compete on the big stage, and us to still have all the categories that we have on, actually both days. We have to split it up, and logistically and everything, we have to do it on Friday. So yeah, everybody, you're gonna have to take off work Friday. So just go ahead and call in sick now, or take a vacation day. That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna be sick that week from my real job. But go ahead and do that, and we're going to have a lot of things going on throughout the day. We have breaks scheduled throughout the day, so it's not going to be just one competitor after another, but we'll also throw some fun things in there. So if you have any suggestions or ideas for, some things that we can place in between there, let us know, because we listen to you guys, and
we do listen to you guys.
We're open to adding, as much fun in there as we can put in there. We're currently planning the opening, and I can tell you the opening is going to be unlike any other, and lots of great surprises there. So Saturday night will be the big opening and the big show, and just it's a timeline on the website.
Not yet.
We'll get
soon to be.
Yeah, we'll get the timeline up on the website. We're going to have to adjust because of the new Apprentice Category, but I can promise you that you don't want to miss any of it. But I'll tell you, the opening is going to be very, very special and a lot of fun.
Yes.
Can you talk about? Let's go back to submissions. Are we allowed to submit to more than one division?
Yes, you can submit to more than one division. Now, in pole, you need to choose. Everyone can submit to any division and the doubles category. You can also submit to. We have two of the advanced categories. Miss Texas Polestar Ultimate is the current face of Miss Texas Polestar for the next year.
Yay!
You can also but we have two of the advanced categories. Ultimate, which is will be the face of Miss Texas for the next year, and all ad and media and promotions. Professional, and Ultimate, you must live in Texas for the past 6 months. Professional, you can live outside of Texas, and the winner of the professional category advances into the PCS, the 2015 PCS. That actually last year was at the Arnold. It'll be at the Arnold again this year. Yeah, it's absolutely phenomenal, and the attention that the girls that went to the PCS got, it was just incredible. And
We love being affiliated with the PCS, and that's one of the wonderful things. I think Miss Texas Pole Star is only about 12 of the competitions where you actually can win a seat for that PCS competition. So we can't be more excited to be a part of it.
Well, and getting accepted into the fitness
Oh
world.
my gosh!
All of a sudden, we're not a bunch of
seeing it at the Arnold was just awesome.
Right. So you can on pole you can enter amateur fitness. What's the new one? Apprentice. Masters, blah blah blah, and doubles. Or you can choose ultimate and professional. You can enter both. If you make it into the professional category and you have also entered the ultimate, we will refund your money and not judge you in ultimate. If you enter both of those categories and you don't make it into the professional, you will still be judged in ultimate, and we won't refund that money.
And those are the only two categories you can do that
and
for.
those are the only two categories that in pole you can enter back to back.
And you can also enter multiple categories. You can enter pole, you can enter the lyra, and you can also enter the silks.
Lisa Cannon.
Lisa Cannon, and I mean, so you have this.
And doubles, you can enter doubles too.
Yeah, I guess you could. So it could be a trifecta or a quadfecta.
So you can do it in different apparatuses, just not within the same apparatus.
Right.
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 You wouldn't. Yes, you couldn't. Like in lyra, you wouldn't enter amateur and pro and apprentice. That would just no fit. But you can. So try it all. Have options.
So for spin requirements, do those have to be on the static pole or can they be on spin?
They have to be on the static pole. The spin requirements for all pole categories, we're looking at Ashley, are required and must be on the static pole, not the spinner pole.
You meet your requirements and you can do whatever.
Absolutely. Absolutely. After you meet your spin requirements on the static pole, then you can move to the spinner pole.
If it's allowed in your category.
If it's allowed in your category. If you're an amateur, don't send us spinner pole moves because we will send it back and say, switch it. Only in the static.
What about split requirements? Those have to be on the floor or can they be on the pole?
The splits for pole is required. All those split moves are required on the floor. Okay. If you're in the silks category and splits is your move, that's not on the floor. Obviously, that will be in a double footlock or something of that nature. But for pole, the split moves are required on the floor. What else have we had?
Another question from Patrick. He wants to know, he saw the video requirements, no props and no shoes for men, but what about other costume accessories, sunglasses, hats, capes, socks, etc.?
We call that props.
Props. Yeah.
So tell them no sunglasses, hats.
So yeah. So on men's, Patrick, the sunglasses, hats, that would be a prop, and we don't have props in the men's category this year, so you wouldn't be able to use those.
Yeah, if it comes off and it's not attached to your costume, then we consider it a prop. So if you had something that you wore for the duration of your performance, then that would work. But you don't want to wear a hat that you might take off or fall off. That would that would even be tragic because that would be a deduction in that case. That would.
Ashley's reading the question.
I'm getting back questions everywhere.
What else?
While she's thinking of that, let me just a recommendation. First of all, go ahead. If you're going to enter, go ahead and fill out the application today. Get that sent in. You don't have to have the video ready. But go ahead and make your commitment. That will just help you in your process. And then check out the judges. For instance, Jenny Janover is going to be one of the judges. She'll also do the online judging. Of course, Jenny specializes in floor work, so you might want to look at a few of her videos and check out her floor work. That'll, kind of give you some help. Obviously, she's going to be looking hard at the floor work. Greta Pontinelli is also a judge. She's competes in the Masters categories. So if you girls entering Masters, you might want to look at some of her videos and get a sense of what style she has.
Pantera.
Pantera, she's all about the tricks.
Pantera's all about the tricks and technical movements. She is the nitpicky one. She will be the one, if you get your judges, critics back, and she says, your hand, your foot, this type of thing. She is the one that is so technically complete. So check her out.
Can music be edited?
Absolutely. Music can be edited.
Just no cuss words.
Please, radio edits only.
But your videos cannot. Right?
Yeah, music can be edited, videos cannot.
Absolutely.
For the fitness division, the Unispin, after the invert, she goes into a Gemini. Do they have to do the Gemini right after, or is
just like the video?
Do it like the video. In fact, this is the first year that we've ever had videos that you can actually see the demo, and that's exactly why we made those, so that you won't have any questions. If it's done on the video, do it exactly like the video. In fact, we have so many things. It says hip key move, and then I'm talking about silks now, and then it goes fan into hip key, do fan into hip key. That's exactly why we put these up, and we want your experience here to be really, really great, and we think that's a wonderful added element for you to pull from.
If you sponsors and vendors, if you'll recall last year, there's limited space at the Lakewood. So last year we actually had to turn away several people that wanted to have a vendor table. Yeah, I did too. So please, please, please let us know. We have a PowerPoint presentation that we use every year, and it's updated this year. If you're interested in being a sponsor or a vendor, you have a couple of options. We have vendor packages for Friday, and then we have vendor packages for Saturday, and we have vendor packages for both days.
Very limited amounts of those.
But it is limited, and we kid you not when we say that we turned away many, many people. So I know that I think most of the vendors last year did really well in selling their merchandise and advertising their business. So again, it's a first come, first served basis.
And many of those have re-upped already, so that means even less spots.
Right. But keep in mind, you'll also be included in being able to set up at the meet and greet. There'll be a really large crowd there.
That's when we can shop. We'll have time to shop.
Yeah, we can shop there.
There you go.
So we're waiting on Ashley.
I wonder if we've answered all the questions. This isn't to answer every single question you may have. We have so much information on the website. So be sure, again, to look at the website. If you have something that's not answered there, you may certainly email us, text us. We'll certainly help you there. What else?
Hold up. Don't forget. One thing that's new, no more video. I mean, what's it called? No. Let's put the music on. What's it called?
Yeah. It's all MP3 files this year.
Yeah. So this year, if you'll be competing in the finals, you don't have to show up with a video. It'll be an MP3
CD.
file. Why do I keep saying video?
I don't know.
A CD. No, the disc for your music. No more. So. And also,
you'll be asked to email your music files.
Right.
And we will put them in the order. Oh, about the picking order.
Also, we won't draw names at the last minute. It'll be done. There's a program that we'll set up that randomly picks the order that you will compete in.
So when we get the finalists, then we'll submit all that to that website, and they will randomly pick the numbers, and then we will put your music in that order. And that's going to be so much better than y'all having to make 3 CDs and bring them.
Yeah, question.
More question?
For tryout videos, is there costume requirements or do's and don'ts?
Good question. So the question is, for tryout videos, is there a costume requirement? There's not. But if I was going to try out, I promise you I'm going to look really, really good.
And I'm not going to wear booty shorts that show half of my booty.
Right.
That's not good.
I'm not saying you have to do full hair and makeup and go buy a special costume, but I would have it looking really good.
Right.
Everywhere.
We're waiting on Ashley.
Questions are coming in all over
the world.
She's such a good moderator. What else did we hit all of our important parts on our list? Linda, did we get all this?
We're considering the streaming again for this year. Anne Marie told me last year, I think we were viewed in, I don't know, like 8 different countries last year, so that was kind of cool.
How about how to upload their videos?
I don't know.
Okay, we'll let Ashley.
I'm going to show them.
Ashley's going to show you that. We have a new procedure for uploading your video this year, so it's not actually a YouTube link or a Vimeo link.
Will you be accepting those links?
And we will not be accepting YouTube or Vimeo links because of our new upload procedure that Ashley has really worked hard, and it's really going to streamline the process.
Questions can be directed to Ashley.
Yeah, really. All upload questions probably need to go to Ashley.
Ashley Robinson?
Yeah, Ashley.
And her phone number is...
We can tell you that it's not going to be YouTube, but go to the uploader that Ashley knows all about.
Okay, so on the volunteer list, we've got the social media person taken care of.
Awesome.
So,
Awesome.
thank you very much.
Thank you.
They have to deal with me.
Okay, let's see this.
Who is it?
Well, we're not going to announce that right now.
Okay. She's tired.
Excellent.
Okay, something just came in. What about taping and gluing costume to body parts and body parts being exposed?
Okay, I got this one. I got this one.
Ouch.
Yeah. So your costume, you will get a serious deduction if something slips, and I promise you the judges will see it. So, first of all, my suggestion would be nude underwear and a nude bra, because that will help. Don't try to tape and glue at the last minute because it usually doesn't work out too well. So put on.
And it's painful.
And it's painful. So definitely prepare for that. And I'll tell you, contact Ember Ash, because at when she performed at PCS, she had safety shorts under her costume, and as well as on the top. But you have to do that because each year we have a couple questions. You don't want the back of your shorts to slip down, and it's not good.
And it's a horrible thing for us when you work so hard and you have a little malfunction, and even a small malfunction can really make a big deduction in your point score that can affect the end result. So just be safe. Just be secure and no peek-bys or peekaboos or...
Go to Target. Get you some nude underwear and a nude bra.
Okay, another question. If there are not, this is about the Apprentice category, if there are not 5 or more entries, will the category still make it? And if it doesn't make it, do those entries automatically get dropped into the amateur category or bumped up to professional, or does it just not happen at all?
So the question was, if 5 or more people don't enter the Apprentice category, will it make it? Well, I expect for poll to have a lot more, so I don't even think that's going to be, because I can think of 5 right now that have talked to me about entering. As far as
this was a Silks girl,
the Silks and Lyra, I kind of feel the same way, that we'll at least have 5. I mean, I don't know that we accomplish anything by having a category where we only have one person competing. So, I mean, just...
I don't foresee that happening. We're going to be really optimistic.
Right.
And at this point, we expect all categories Apprentice, our new category for the Apprentice, to make. And so at that time, we're just going to be optimistic that they will all make. But if it doesn't, then we'll address it at that time.
And obviously, if the category doesn't make, we won't sit on your money. We'll refund any entry fees. But I just don't expect those categories not to make.
I don't know.
For pole cleaners, do they have to be at a certain level?
Okay, yeah. For pole cleaners, you do have to be. It may be one of the hardest jobs of the competition. An amateur competitor just can't be a pole cleaner, because I'll tell you, the wear and tear on your body. And we learned this after the first year. The girl, Elise, that did it that year, the next day, I think the next week, she could barely walk, and she was super, super advanced. So we're asking for, Again, we wanted the pole cleaners that we had last year were absolutely phenomenal. So we're asking, the ones that can come back from last year, please do.
Well, the pole cleaner position is one of the most important positions of this competition. I mean, they are up there and they're prepping the pole and they're cleaning.
A little bit stressed too,
yeah,
because the girls are mad and it's really hard.
Sometimes they're most important link in this whole thing, and sometimes they're unappreciated. But we appreciate ours.
Right.
Is there floor work required for lyra and silks divisions?
The groundwork this year has been totally removed, so you don't have to do floor work or groundwork. And be sure and check on the website, because you'll see that's no longer a requirement. You certainly may do it, but it's not a requirement.
For lyra and silks.
For lyra and silks, yes, that is for lyra and silks categories only.
Floor work on pole, we've taken the time limit off because it's just too hard to measure. But I would strongly recommend that you include, 30 seconds or so of floor work, because remember, we've got the floor work queen, Jenny Janover, that'll be judging.
Well, and that makes just such a more beautiful, rounded routine.
Right.
Show off your talents.
There going to be workshops this year?
Workshops, that's a great question.
Absolutely.
What Miss Texas has decided to do this year is, instead of Miss Texas hosting the workshops, we wanted to make it more convenient for the people that wanted to teach workshops, as well as for the studios and the students. So I emailed to all the Texas studios recently. I think I did. The people that will be available to teach workshops. So we encourage you to reach out to them. Also, the people that are coming in, Greta, Jenny, Pantera, they've been emailed all the Texas studios. You are free to schedule the workshops whenever you want, prior to or after Miss Texas. Miss Texas is not collecting any type of fees from anyone, and we are more than happy to support those workshops by, for you guys, by, listing who's hosting the workshops. We'll list it on our website, but as far as the competitors scheduling it, they'll work directly with the studio owners.
All the questions so
Right.
far. Do you guys have anything else you want to add? Or else we can jump into the poster and
We're really excited about our poster. We have the new, soon to reveal, it's a big reveal for our fifth anniversary Miss Texas Pole Star poster. We're going to debut it here today, and we'll show it in just a second. We're so excited. It has all 4 category winners on it, and it's just absolutely beautiful.
And then, on a serious note, we're having fun joking around a lot, but we put the competition on not because we don't have anything else to do or is ego-driven or we want to get rich off of it, because the competitions, they're not money-making ventures. But Karen and I, we just do the scheduling and we write the checks. The Miss Texas Pole Star competition is y'all's competition, so we just, like I said, we do the behind-the-scenes work, and as long as there's still a need, want, desire, we'll continue to host these and do the back work. But it's really, the way we look at it is it's y'all's competition, and we're just so humbled that you guys are willing to be a part of it, and we thank everyone for that. So.
We do. And as it grows every year, we learn more each and every year. We're always changing and trying to make it better as far as the experience, the Miss Texas Pole Star experience for everyone. As we've added these categories, we started with just a few in pole, and now we've gone from pole, lyra, silks, and the men's division, that we just really, really feel blessed and honored to be able to be a part of this and a part of your lives, and give y'all basically the opportunity to do what y'all love and your passion. And we hope to have this opportunity for many, many years to come, and we appreciate all of y'all.
We'll do the poster in a second. Talk about Texas Fest.
Texas Fest.
Texas Fest.
Texas. So Texas Best.
That trophy is beautiful, by the way.
Yeah. So Texas Best is for anyone to vote on their favorite pole, silks, lyra instructor and choreographer and studio. And I know that we've received well over, I think, 1,000 votes so far of nominations. We'll announce, I can't remember when we announced it. I think we announced it the 5th of July. The top 5 that received votes. And it is such an honor to be recognized among your peers like that. So please take a second and have your friends and family vote on the instructor and the choreographer in the studio.
The voting is 1 per, is it IP address, Ashley? So if you have several computers in your home, you can certainly use those, but just be aware that it is 1 vote per IP address.
Mm-hmm.
Now, will that reset when the finalists?
Yeah.
Okay. So, good.
So Texas Best, also Miss Congeniality, we're bringing that back again this year. Miss Texas Pole Star, along with Tiffany Hayden from Glitter Hills, created that award last year, and we commissioned Tiffany to make the trophy, which was the beautiful shoe. So I don't know if we'll have a redesign this year or for the 5th anniversary, or I don't know, or go with that one. But that award is voted on by all the competitors. So you'll be getting a ballot to vote on, you know, Miss Congeniality, and I know that's a true honor because, you know, especially sometimes in our world, you know, we all get a little crossways with each other, and there's always a driving force. There's a person that, you know, is always trying to, you know, put it all back together and include everybody and, you know, kind of work over the bumps and everything. So last year that was Lucky, and you know, she's been so huge and instrumental in the community here. So.
In addition to Miss Congeniality, what other?
We have the People's Choice. It's going to be back this year. The Mighty Grip and Expo People's Choice Award. And last year we had 3 winners, I believe. Well, I'm sure we'll have the People's Choice for Friday in Aerial and Silks, and we'll have to see if we break down the Saturday between 2 winners. Last year we broke it down between the morning and evening portion. We have to figure that out. But Mighty Grip has an Expo have said again that they
Spin City wanted to enter one as well. Everyone.
Okay, yeah. And then there's will you talk about that? Something.
Well, we're still working out the details with that, but Spin City, the aerial company out of the UK, has also volunteered and wants to be a part of that. So we look forward to that for our aerial divisions. I know for sure she's wonderful.
I thought of another volunteer we're looking for is a coordinator for the gift bags. So somebody that would be willing to let a lot of this merchandise be shipped to their house.
And it's a lot.
It's a whole lot. It's a whole lot.
You have a big garage?
Yeah. So.
But it's good stuff. It's all good stuff.
As far as volunteers for the meet and greet party, you can get with Renee at Soft Sensuous Moves and see if she's, you know, needing any help there.
Back to the other awards here, Miss Congeniality, People's Choice. Talk about Sexy, Flexy, and Trickster.
Yes.
So.
The same awards that we have every year.
The same awards as last year.
Yeah, we have Miss Congeniality, People's Choice. We have Miss Sexy, Miss Flexy, and Miss Trickster.
Miss Trickster and Ultimate and Professional.
Correct.
So the same awards last year for this year.
Are they going to be in Apprentice as well?
Yeah, and Apprentice obviously will have the same awards as Miss Fitness.
It's just an additional category. We felt a huge need for this category after Linda and I are constantly ask, well, I don't want to do fitness, well, for example, the pole, because I don't have my shoulder mount, and I don't want to do amateur because I can't do my invert. So this fits that bill perfectly. It's a wonderful category for all of you that have been on the fence: fitness, amateur, teacher, instructor. So hopefully this fills a need that we need, and we feel really excited about having this.
So those are all the questions I have right now. You guys want to do the poster?
Yes, let's do the poster. I'm so excited. It's beautiful. Are we showing? How does that going to work? Are we showing it?
Yeah, we're going to show it, and we'll see if it's going to work. So bear with us. Could be some
Drum roll.
difficulties.
We're waiting on Ashley.
Yeah, this is Ashley. She's so awesome.
Oh, we're, of course, wearing a lot of glitter and bling this year, so I know that's not surprising.
Yay!
So that's the official poster for the anniversary.
Beautiful. Oh my gosh, it has bling. It has all the winners: Maya, Ember, Lisa, Katie Mae. They just look absolutely stunning.
And we'll I'm sure be able to put it in a file where you guys can put it on your Facebook page or whatever you want to put it on.
And next year we'll add guides to that, so it's going to be exciting. I'm really excited about the men's division this year.
I
really.
am.
It's one of
So Ashley, do you want to talk about
and wind it up?
Yeah, wind it up for us and talk about how to enter?
I don't see it on camera, do I?
Yeah. So Ashley's going to drop the poster down, and we're going to let her talk about entries. I can't stress enough. Please go ahead and get your entries in. Go ahead. Just go to the website, fill out that application.
Once you make that commitment, like I'm going to enter, and you commit, then I think your mental state gets, your mind is ready, and then you're on point. So.
So, oh, there it is.
Yeah, we're back.
They're back.
We're back.
Right,
So now Ashley's going to talk about some important deadlines and that type of thing. We love Ashley. Without this,
Ashley.
Ashley.
Sit
down. Sit, Ashley.
Sit down.
Oh, man. Yay. Hi. Can someone give me that mouse? No, don't run away. I don't want to be here by myself.
Okay. I'll be here with you.
Well, sit so they can see you, so I'm not alone.
She's working on her computer now. And finally, I get to get my side.
You like that side?
I like this side.
I just want to,
So she's going to look, she wants to update deadlines, timelines, that type of thing.
someone grab another laptop and pull this up.
Okay.
So I can see it. Okay, so, yay, this year, as Linda and Karen mentioned, we're not using YouTube or Vimeo links anymore. Instead, we're going to have you guys upload your videos directly to the Miss Texas Pulsar website, and they will come directly to us, so no passwords and dealing with listing things as private or unlisted, none of those other kind of technical things will just come straight to us. So with that being said, I'm going to show you how that looks. Miss Texas Pulsar /live. And then when you get there, you'll see this under here, that little live thing. Click on it and it will jump to the live. /live. And then hit play. And then click on that and it should jump. Okay, cool. So this is what it looks like. You can turn it off so they can't hear it. So make sure I can see. Over there. Okay, so it is going to look like this. So you'll come to the website, and actually, can someone hand me the keyboard too? All my computer parts are wireless, so they kind of travel around to wherever I'm at. So they were hiding. Can you see my screen?
I don't know if I saw the poster.
Really should have seen it. Oh yeah, there it goes. Okay, perfect. So you'll come to the submissions page. So the way I got here is you go under competitor info, and then apply, and then you'll go to submit a video, and you guys are sending me messages. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you read the messages. You will enter your name. So I am Ashley, and my, well, you guys don't have my email address. You'll enter your email address, and then I can say, here's my entry video for fitness division. No, I'm not entering fitness, but just for example. Click proceed to upload, and it will take any of these files that are listed. If you have a file type, a video export that's not listed here, let us know. We will add it so that you can be able to upload your video, but right now these are kind of like the main ones that we do know. You can upload from mobile devices, so from your iPad or your phone, although I don't necessarily recommend recording your videos on those, but you can, just so you know. Then you can either select files and it'll pull up a Finder window, or if you're fancy like me and you like to drag and drop things, you can drag and drop your file. So I just pulled a video off my desktop of messiness. And as you can see, it's uploading. It says upload in progress. It tells you how far it's going. And right now it's uploading, so you'll just be a little patient depending on how large your video is and how much it's compressed. It'll vary just time-wise. So give yourself enough time. Don't start uploading at 11:58 p.m. on June 15th and think that everything is going to be all gravy, because honestly it probably won't be. So do it ahead of time. If you have questions, feel free to email any of the Miss Texas Polestar emails and they will forward it to me, or you can hit me up on Facebook or track me down in full classes. I'm everywhere, and I'll be more than happy to answer questions or help you. But yeah, so this is uploading, and again, the way we got to this page is you went to competitor info, apply, and then submit a video. You can do this independent of your actual application and paying your fees, so you don't have to do all of these at once. You can do them separately, so you can go and enter your application today, and then tomorrow or on the 15th when you get paid, you can go and pay your fee, and then as long as you have your video in by the deadline, you're good to go. So just come back at any time, upload your video, and we will get it. You'll also get a confirmation email from Miss Texas Polestar saying that your video has been received. So if you don't get a confirmation email, definitely reach out to Linda or Karen, let them know that you uploaded it, let them know the day, approximate time that you did the upload, and they'll be able to kind of backtrack and figure out what happened there. But you shouldn't really have any problems with that. This will also be using this same uploader form for headshot submissions. So if you make the finals, we'll get your headshot for the program, the event program, and those will be submitted through here. And your music, as well, as Karen and Linda mentioned earlier, they are not doing the CDs anymore. They just kind of get messy and crazy, so everything is going to be all digital, and so you will come back to the site and upload your music for the finals only here as well. So this form is a very universal form, and it's still going, but this is what the form looks like. Anything else you guys wanted me to show them?
I think that's it. I think we can wind it up.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, this is still uploading, but at the end it would just say thank you, and that's how you know that you're done. The other thing I will point out is that when you submit your videos, if you will label them as I've demonstrated here, that would be great, and that will just help Linda and Karen sort through them better for the judges. So for your video, you'll put your name, so Ashley Robinson _ amateur pole, or professional pole, or amateur lyra, or whatever you're going to be. So your first and last name _ and then the division and category that you're entering, and then the extension .mov. That'll just be whatever file format your media is in. But please, please, please pay attention to how these are labeled. This will help Linda and Karen out a lot. Oh, we got another question. It will help them out a lot, though, when they're sorting these things and sending them over to the judges. So.
Like a fifth question.
Did she send it? Where did she send it? Got a question.
They're asking about the type of lyra for submission. Does it have to be single point for submission?
Oh.
Okay, so I'm going to jump out of this. It's still uploading, but depending again on your video size, it will upload, and you'll get a confirmation email and a thank you page. So I'm going to give you guys Linda and Karen back because there are more questions.
Does it have to be a single point on the video submission?
Okay, so I'm going back to my hideout, and I'll give you these lovely ladies.
Oh,
Musical chairs.
I know a question too.
Okay, and we had one more question come in about the lyra division. All of the all of the lyra. Copy that. On the lyra division, we had a question about, does the submission video need to be filmed on a dual point lyra? No, absolutely not. You can submit your video for the lyra division on a single point, a non-point, any type is okay. The lyra that we use in the competition is a dual point, and we have all of the dimensions and everything listed. So for the competition, we will be all using the same lyra. We don't change it out. We want to make it consistent, and that's why we do that. And did you forget your question? That's okay. So, but anyway, no, submit on any type of lyra. That's totally. You can even submit. Katie May has the coolest new apparatus, which is the tippy lyra. That would be cool. You could do that, Katie May. You might want to share your lyra. Is there another question, or are we going to wind it up?
It's a question/comment.
Okay.
They want their men in heels. Can guys try out in heels? Yes or no?
No.
No.
But I love it. I love it. That's
we
pretty
like
awesome.
men in heels too.
I love it.
We really want to thank all of you for taking the time today to join us for our Miss Texas Polestar information webinar. If you have further questions, please reach out to any of us at any time.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
I did think of this one. The question's been asked. So if you are, and I may have already addressed it, if you're training with one of the judges, let's say if you're training with Jennifer or
That's a great question.
Katie May or Lisa or Amber, and they're judging, you can continue to train with them. They would just not judge you in that. They would not judge the category of anyone that they're training. So
that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. So continue to train with your usual instructors. Just know.
Talk it over with them, and they'll let you know. But all the judges that are actually training people have reached out to us and said, I'm training a person, and I need to be recused from judging that particular category. So just so everyone will know, if Lisa Cannon is training me, she's not going to be judging the category that I'm competing in. So.
Correct. Okay. Any more? Last question.
I've got another one.
Uh-oh. Now they come in. We're trying to.
Right? Our attention span we're done. We're acting stupid now.
No more? Is that it?
That's all I have.
Okay. Any more questions?
Okay.
So tell them that this will be posted later tonight.
Yes, absolutely. This whole webinar, if your friends missed it and they weren't able to tune into this informative little chat, then they can see it. It will be posted probably later this evening. If not, it'll be up tomorrow, so that all of the questions can be seen and viewed by anyone at any point that has any interest in entering our 5th anniversary Miss Texas Polestar and aerial competition.
It'll be on your YouTube channel.
It'll be on our Miss Texas Polestar YouTube channel. Is that going to go in the bloopers? Miss Texas Polestar YouTube channel is where you can find it. So thanks again for joining us, and we really look forward to having all of your submissions and a wonderful 5th anniversary year. Bye.